Hey, this is Lee with WeirdLee. Let's get into today's reading. Today's reading is for Capricorns for February 23rd through March 1st. Please understand that all of these readings are timeless. Whenever you see it, it's meant for you to see. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I post as soon as I post, especially if the message resonates with you. And it helps and if you feel like it'll resonate with somebody else, go ahead and share it to the person. I greatly appreciate it. Thank you so much. As you know, we're on our way to 1,000 subscribers to get monetized on YouTube. And once we reach that milestone, I'm doing a giveaway. And if you want to see how you can win a free reading from me, check the description box below. And if you want to follow me on other social media, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at WeirdLee Inc. Okay. Ooh. Let's get into this reading. God, Holy Spirit, Guardian Divine Light, Prosperity, please give me clear and concise messages for Capricorns. So everybody is finding out truth and proof. These people are really naive about it's something about them being really naive with these offers they keep trying to come to people with, because of the fact that they're like, people got truth and proof and evidence when it comes to them and their lies. Like, they're cutting through all the bullshit and manipulation. So somebody, like, if somebody is trying to feign as if they didn't know something, it's not working. It's a death to this. I cannot make it up, because they finding out truth and proof concerning multiple unalivings. I just talked about this in the last reading. Okay, we're gonna see what it's talking about. My last reading was for I believe Virgos and shit. But yeah, no, it's something they know. It's a death to this situation, but it's something about people finding truth and proof, hardcore evidence concerning multiple unalivings, bro. And them betraying people and lying to people and setting them up to unalive them. These people are heartbroken as fuck, because they were really naive when it came to a lot of the offers they were giving out. They thought they was never gonna get caught. I'm gonna be real with you, but it's a death to all the lies and betrayals and the cheating. That shit dead, done, and over with. There's nothing they can do. They are caught up. I'm not even gonna hold you. They caught up. Let's go. What we got? Oh, it's getting steep. These third-party individuals, siblings, doesn't have to be your siblings, but these third parties, they getting caught up, honey. Oh, they getting caught up. Yeah, because you've already set boundaries and you're protecting yourself, and they're constantly attacking you, attacking people, period. But this cycle has already closed out. World card. They know this. They know this cycle is closed out, and they have no protection. But at the same time, they're trying to attack you as if you're the problem. Like, it keeps coming back to that. Because they know they ain't getting this Ace of Cups with you. Meanwhile, you're getting your Ace of Cups and moving forward. They're angry about this shit. They know they're not getting this mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody, mama, baby mama energy. Emotional as fuck. Because boundaries have been set. They're constantly attacking you, but your boundaries are so fucking strong. This cycle has closed out. Yeah, devil. Yeah. Whatever binding that they've been trying to do, all this binding magic they've been trying to do, or whatever demon devil entity that they were working with, that shit is over. Like, everything is being exposed. They were doing all of this magic and reckless energy by any means necessary to try to bind you because of this Ace of Pentacles that's coming in for you. And now they feel helpless and powerless because they're binded to their own shit. Meanwhile, you're stepping forward into your Ace of Pentacles and they're being forced to let go of this money with the Four of Pentacles. Five of Wands energy. They're fighting amongst each other because they did all this to compete and fight with you, and you still leveled up anyways and brung this to a complete Ten of Swords by healing. You healed. They're heavily in their heads about the fact that you healed your self-love and you burnt and like severed ties as well as burnt bridges with these people. They're in their head heavily about all their lies and betrayals and deceit that they've been doing. Also, somebody could be moving in silence because everybody has awakened to the truth, but you following your intuition, moving in silence, you're too strong and too pure. This is a divine timing ending with the Ten of Swords energy, because it's something about the true divine feminine pulling their energy back. Take it as a resonance. The true divine feminine could have pulled their energy back from somebody that's pregnant as well. Take it as a resonance. But they're being investigated. Like, everything is being investigated. There's an investigation that has come to an end that they can't delay anymore, because the investigation exposed everything with the Sun card when it comes to all these illusions, because the truth is out with the Ace of Swords energy about them doing all this magic. But they've been trying to do magic over the truth, and they feel like a fool because you still were innocent regardless. And you're just waiting for your ships to come in with the Three of Wands energy. They're pissed off about this shit. something that you're doing creatively wise, as well as your passion to keep moving forward, but also honing a new skill, talent, and or ability has them in a nonosaurus, heavy anguish, mad anxiety, because of all these offers that they gave to people in the past. These could be people you've grown up with, known for a very long time, may have even had a family with. You're moving forward, and your movement forward is making them lose everything. But they're only losing what was never theirs to begin with. They're mad going through financial and health issues because nobody's giving to them anymore with the Six of Pentacles, because everybody is finding out the truth, what they were actually giving to as well. Meanwhile, you're seeking the truth, speaking the truth, and you're just balanced, stable, and well, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually, and they hate that shit. Being honest with you, because you're putting yourself first and you're happy, and they know this Ten of Pentacles is coming in towards you, but they know it's a missed opportunity for them to come towards you to try to balance shit out, as well as when it comes to this stability and balance. This Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, somebody that was doing all this glamour magic, sex magic, hoodoo, voodoo, santeria, that's upset because of the Seven of Pentacles, them being forced to reflect on their past actions. Meanwhile, you still moving forward in the right direction quickly, and you've blocked them after finding out the truth with the Page of Swords energy, Knight of Swords, Page of Swords. Take it as it resonates. That's just what it is, and they're being forced to let go of this shit. But also, multiple sacrifices that they made, everything is being balanced out, and judgment is being served for this shit. So they're getting karma for what the fuck they did. They've been cut off with the Two of Swords, and they know it. Okay, whew, that was a lot. That was a mouthful. Let me stop. That was a mouthful. Let's go. Yeah. Oh, they pissed off. These people pissed. Six of Pentacles, because nobody's giving to them anymore. Everybody knows the truth, and they're in the Nine of Swords about this shit. Heavy anguish. This mother is pissed off. Nobody is giving to them anymore. Everybody realized they were pushing their own agenda this whole entire time, and nobody trusts them. Everybody knows that they're not innocent, and they can't protect themselves from the shit that they've been saying. But they're mad that you're protecting yourself, even though they're constantly attacking you with the full card in the reverse. They're angry about this, bro. Cause like they don't want to go into the unknown. They are scared. They made a lot of rash, impulsive decisions and choices, thinking that they already knew how things was going to turn out. And this is not how they thought it was going to turn out. This is not the ending that they were dreaming of or trying to manifest. But they caught the fuck up because it's based off of what they did. They're in their head with the Four of Swords and Four of Swords. They go from being in their head constantly about what's coming in for you, but at the same time not wanting to reflect on what the fuck they've done, especially because people aren't given to them anymore, and they are completely disconnected from you. This is over. They're in denial about the fact that this Ten of Swords is here, but it's already here, and they're mad because they couldn't end shit for you, and they can't stop you from moving forward and everybody from moving forward, because everybody has found out the truth and proof about all the hidden truths, all the lies, all the defamation, all the gossip, all the hoodoo voodoo santeria, black magic, sex magic that they've been constantly doing, still doing. Being real with you, they're cutting through all the bullshit. They know this. Eight of Pentacles energy, because you're in your soul purpose. You being in your soul purpose, whatever you do for work has brung in this tower. It's destroying everything. You took back control of your power, your energy in your life because you stood up for yourself. You could be an Emperor energy, doesn't have to be. You could simply have just stood up for yourself and took back control of your power, your energy, your life, your money. And they're angry about this. This Queen of Pentacles energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, this mother energy. Your mother, their mother, somebody, mama, a baby mama energy. A whole community found out the truth. It's something about a whole community knowing that your harvest is coming in. It's a complete ending to whatever harvest they thought they were going to get as well with the Six of Wands energy, because you've already won. 6-6 could be significant, and this change is coming in whether they like it or not. They've already received the message that this is coming in. Take it as it resonates. You're reaching new heights, and the Wheel of Fortune is in your favor, and they're angry about that shit. They're mad because of your patience and determination to keep moving forward has them wallowing in self-pity and distressed as fuck, crying over the fact that all these illusions that they painted about you have been destroyed, dissipated. There's no more cloudy judgment. There are no more clouds in the skies. The sun has come again. Take it as it resonates. The sun has come out. It is tomorrow. Basically, take it as it resonates. If you know, you know. Future outcome, and they're triggered by this shit. Because no matter what they do, they stuck, honey. They are stuck, baby. They're jealous, upset, angry as hell. Because everybody found out the truth about all the gossip and lies that they done told and did. And constantly, they're upset. They're in fear of your intuition. There's a fake ass high priestess that's upset about the true high priestess and your intuition and you following your intuition. They fear your intuition because the truth got told about something about a marriage, but also the fact that your harvest is coming in for you. There could be a marriage coming in for you as well, and they're triggered by that shit. There's a fake ass emperor. Take it as a resonates. There's a fake ass emperor. They're mad about this. It's something about somebody can't defend a fake marriage as well. They can't defend themselves when it comes to a fake marriage to a fake ass emperor. Is they did all this because they wanted power over your harvest that's coming in, the true high priestess harvest. They could have been doing this since your childhood. Take it as it resonates with the Six of Cups energy. They did this in the past, but you're moving forward now and they're losing everything with the Five of Pentacles. Your ships are coming in, Three of Wands. They know that they're losing everything. That's just what it is. But everything that they're losing was never theirs to begin with. But they're mad because you keep moving forward in the right direction. No matter what they do, you're constantly moving forward in the right direction. No matter what. Page of Wands energy. Because of you being passionate about moving forward. This magic that they doing is not working. Ace of Swords, because the truth is out. The truth is out about all of this magic they've been doing, and the fact that this is a divine timing ending to whatever magic they said is did towards you is literally returning sender. Take it as it resonates because you pulled your energy back. You could be an Empress energy, take it as it resonates, the true Empress. But it's the fact that you pulled your energy back and they're being investigated. It could be somebody pregnant that's getting investigated, take it as it resonates. But they can't cause any more delays with illusions anymore to try to keep something hidden. Seven of Swords, because everybody has awakened to the bullshit. They know the truth. And you're too strong and too pure. But they're angry about this. There's a real emperor that has found out the truth too, that's standing up for themselves. They're angry about the shit because you're standing up for yourself and they can't defend the shit that they said about you and did about you. And they can't defend a fake marriage to a fake ass emperor that they try to put you in. Return to center, return to center. God, Holy Spirit, guardian, divine light, prosperity. Please give me clear and concise messages for Capricorn. Ace of Swords. I cannot make it up. Ace of Swords. Truth. With the Eight of Swords. They feel absolutely helpless and powerless about the truth coming out. And they keep trying to play victim. Nobody sees them as a victim, honey. Nobody sees you as a victim. Take it. Take it, take it, take it. And they feel absolutely helpless because you blocked them out. People are blocking them out left and right as well because the truth is out. It's like the truths that people are finding out is really saving a lot of people, to be honest with you, because people are getting the fuck out because they were realizing holy shit, because they were willing to run any and everybody into the ground just to try and make a lie seem like it was the truth. And the fact, even though there's actual truth, irrefutable evidence, solid shit. It's been proven that these are viable sources. This is viable evidence. This is real. And they went to hell and back to try to prove a lie was real. But that's what they're caught up about because the truth canceled out the lie already. That's just what it is. And that's just what it's going to be. They feel absolutely helpless and powerless because of all of these illusions that they spread it. And you're still following your intuition throughout everything they done did and continue to do. You're following your intuition. They're triggered by that shit. They're really angry about this. They're really mad about this. I'm not even gonna hold you. It's the fact that you followed your intuition. It really go back to that. You followed your intuition throughout all of this shit. They're triggered by this, baby. 1033. Clarify the Seven of Wands sideways. They're losing their shit because of it. Because out of everything, they never expected that from you. Ace of Cups. You're getting a new beginning in romantic partnerships and romantic and platonic. They're angry about this because they can't get an Ace of Cups with you. Yeah, there's an investigation that's over. They feel ostracized because nobody wants to partner up with them or go around them. Seven of Pentacles in the reverse. They're refusing to reflect on their past actions as well because this cycle is already over. But it's like they're on the go, 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 constantly still going in the wrong direction. But it's because of the fact that they don't want to accept the fact that this shit is really over. Ace of Cups came out in the sideways twice. And they did all of this magic. It's coming back to bite them in the ass. They caught the fuck up. They know that they not getting another opportunity with you. You're not letting nobody into your energy. If they was gonna wait for that, that shit ain't happening. There's an investigation that is already over, and they're impatient as fuck and frustrated with what's coming in. Take it as it resonates. They're frustrated because they don't want what's coming in, and this ending is here, and there's nothing they can do about it. They're constantly doing magic over over your intuition. You could be the high priestess energy, but they're constantly doing magic over your intuition, and they hate it. They already received the message that all these illusions, they're being forced to let this shit go because it's not working. There's changes coming in, and this was an inevitable ending. That's just what it is. Take it as it resonates. Somebody could be stopped from traveling as well, but this cycle has come to a complete end with the world card. The cycle completed out. There's nothing they can do about this shit. Take it as it resonates. It's an ending to whatever status that they had at one point in time, as well as their financial, like when it comes to financial. And it's also something about something being exposed about somebody's health status too. They're getting caught the fuck up. Excuse me, bro. Excuse me. Page of Wands energy, because it's something that they've been doing creative, like something that you're doing creatively wise, as well as honing your new skill, talent, and or ability that pisses them off, because it's helping people awaken to the truth and let go of what no longer serves them with the hangman. That's just what it is. But it's also something about people awakening to the truth surrounding multiple unalivings that they're getting caught up for now. Knight of Swords, because this truth is coming out, but the truth is coming out so quickly. And this Ace of Pentacles is coming into you quickly because of the fact that you've already walked away from this mother energy. Your mother, their mother, somebody mama, a baby mama energy. They know that this shit is over. They're in the Nine of Swords having mad anxiety and crying and having nightmares and shit because they know it's a death to this cycle. But it's also something about them betraying somebody and unaliving them, but also lying about an unaliving. Possibly about an unaliving of somebody that they may have been sleeping with. Take it as it resonates. For somebody, you're putting yourself first and you're happy, and they mad because of the fact that they've been cut off from trying to cause you delays. This shit is over. That's just what it is. Clarify the Ace of Cups sideways. They're triggered by this. Yeah, fake ass emperor. They mad because they not getting this. You're getting this new Ace of Cups, and they wanted power over you and you getting any type of new beginning in relationships and or partnerships, whether it's romantic or platonic. A fake ass emperor. That's what they wanted, power over your shit so bad. They wanted power over your shit so bad. But your boundaries are up with the Seven of Wands coming out sideways, and they're constantly attacking you. Like, they're still constantly attacking you, but they've been attacking you this whole entire time, and you've been defending yourself. But the thing is, they can't defend themselves for why they gossiped, they lied, and did all of this shit to defame your character, because now everybody is finding out the truth that everything was a lie. They were constantly attacking you with lies and illusions, and now they can't defend themselves because everybody has clarity about the fact that this shit was a lie. Everything they said was a lie. They caught up this fake ass emperor because they did this to control your love life, control your friendships, control anybody that wanted to come near you or work with you. And now they're caught up and they have to defend why they did what they did, and they have nothing to say about it because everybody knows the exact truth of why this nigga did this. Why they did this shit. So they're caught the fuck up. Like, it don't even have to just be an emperor. It could be a whole family that did this shit, that lied, and they caught up. This mother energy especially. Yeah, because you got a lot of offers coming in. But it's something about people finding out truth and proof about these offers that they were giving out to people. And they're cutting through all the bullshit and the manipulation because they know the truth about who the true empress is. And you're moving forward. These third-party individuals and his Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, is caught the fuck up because of your patience and determination to keep moving forward and be patient, waiting for your ships to come in. They know this is a missed opportunity with the Four of Cups to try to bind you, to lack. They're losing everything because they're binded to lack. That's just what it is. You're too strong and too pure. They know this. They're triggered by this shit. Seven of Wands energy, because you're just Seven of Swords energy, because they did all of this to try to keep this shit hidden from you, or to try to keep you hidden. They're spazzing out, losing their shit about all of these partnerships that they had. You're manifesting new for yourself, and they're crying, wallowing in self-pity because of the fact that you're getting wish fulfillment. And they feel absolutely helpless and powerless, and they keep trying to play victim. But they ain't a victim. They're not a victim. They just caught up. That's just all it is. That's all it is. That's all it was. 1 second, guys. 1 second. Okay. Sorry about that. Clarify the Six of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, they're caught up. There's nothing they can do about this. Yeah. Cause nobody is giving to them, and they're acting like a. It came out in reverse, but it will flip to the reverse thing. They could be acting like a drama king, drama queen. They don't like the fact that it's like people have decided not to give to them, and they can't emotionally manipulate these people because whatever magic they were doing to have these people emotionally like unstable in any type of way, shape, or form, they're caught the fuck up. They didn't expect to get caught the fuck up. That's just what it is. And they can't manipulate or emotionally manipulate these people anymore because that shit has come to an end. Because everybody knows the truth. They're letting go of what no longer serves them and moving forward because the truth is out. This Ace of Pentacles is coming to you and you've already walked away. That's just what it is. This mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody mama, baby mama energy is in the Nine of Swords. Heavy anguish, mad anxiety about the fact that it's a death to this cycle, it's a death to these lies and betrayals, but also the fact that people are finding out the truth about them betraying people and unaliving people as well as setting people up. Take it as it resonates. They're caught up. Like, they're really caught up for a lot of shit. Take it as it resonates. They're in denial. They're in denial about the fact that nobody fuck with them. For some, take it as it resonates. I'm not even gonna hold you. They're either in denial or they don't want to acknowledge the fact that nobody is. They're in denial about the fact that they're going through this tower and that nobody wants to give to them. And they fear your intuition. They hate your intuition. They fear your intuition. But it's something about you, your power. They hate it because you're right and they know you're right. Take it as it resonates. Nobody wants to give to them as well, and they also are upset and fearing other people because the fact that other people are following their intuition and the fact that everybody is awakening and following their intuition and already know better than to give to them and they stop giving to them. That's what got them in the Nine of Swords, because people, like, if they were doing any type of magic to bind people's intuition or make them feel some type of way or anything like that, and it doesn't have to just be you, it could be like, because they were doing this to a whole community and anybody they came in contact with to make them think like them or move the way that they wanted them to move. All that shit is falling off, bro. That shit has come to a completion. That's just what it is. And it's been a common story of them being completely blocked from your energy. So however they were manifesting, everything they was manifesting before was out of your energy. Now that they're blocked from your energy for good, whatever curse, hex, and witchcraft, 10:44 on the clock, whatever curse, hex, and witchcraft that they were been doing in your energy, siphoning from your energy, manifesting off your energy, your karma, your good dharma, all of that shit is dead, done, and over with. They're stuck with their own shit. And that shit ain't hitting. It's not. It's not. They're caught the fuck up. And people are cleansing their energy and breaking out of the bullshit. They're caught the fuck up. That's just what it is. They're blocked. They're blocked. 10 of Wands. People are blocking these people. It could be lovers, but they blocked and set healthy boundaries with these people, dog. They're blocked from this Nine of Pentacles, this money, this prosperity, this inheritance, because the truth is out. Ace of Swords, and everybody is seeking the truth from the about this King of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, and how they got access to this 10 of Pentacles to begin with, and why they were trying to keep it hidden. Keep the truths hidden. They feel absolutely powerless and helpless because everybody found out the truth and they know you're getting wish fulfillment. They're crying, wallowing in self-pity about this shit because all these illusions that they had painted about you to have you look and be a certain way by people, that shit is gone. That shit is over. They are seen for exactly who they are and everything. There is nothing they can do about this. Clarify the Fool card in reverse. They caught up, like how far they went. They feel, I cannot make it up. They made a lot of rash and impulsive decisions. This mother energy, your mother, their mother, somebody mama, baby mama energy, that because just to have power over what belongs to you, as well as power over your life and you moving forward, your relationships, everything. You're still moving forward. They feel like a fool because of the fact they did all of this and you're still moving forward. You're free. I cannot make it up. The Devil card in reverse. You're free. You're free to move forward. Take it as it resonates. People, you're free from these people that partnered up to go against you. They are bad because they have no ties to you. All bridges have been burned. You're getting your Ace of Pentacles because you walked away from this mother energy. Your mother, their mother, somebody mama, a baby mama energy. And they know this. They're in the Nine of Swords because they know this cycle is dead, done, and over with. It's not about to be revived. Take it as it resonates. They know it's a death to them trying to lie and cheat you and betray you. They know this for a fact. There is no question in their mind about this. You freed yourself from these people. And you kept moving forward. You freed yourself from these people that try to force some type of connection to you. This shit is over. Clarify the Four of Swords. And people that partnered up with this mother energy is freeing themselves from being connected to them. They don't want to be connected to them no more. That's just what it is. And they're caught up for this shit. They're in their head about the fact that you got a lot of options coming in. And they're throwing temper tantrums about that shit with the Page of Cups energy. Because it's something about you cutting off communication, or it's something about they already know. It's something about people cutting off communication and they can't cause any more illusions surrounding you. They have no options. They have nowhere to go. They have nothing. They have no options. People are cutting off communication left and right. They're throwing temper tantrums because if they were trying to hit people up, they can't. Nobody's listening to the bullshit anymore. They're done. People are really done. They're angry because they have no options. They're in despair about the fact that you got options and the fact that people are following their fucking into it. They are triggered, honey. Oh, they mad. They really mad. They really mad. They really mad. They really mad. Ten of Swords. Clarify the ten. Like, bro, because you're moving forward. These third-party individuals, as well as this Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Somebody could be pregnant. Take it as it resonates. But it's because of the divine feminine moving forward. They know they're losing everything. Five of Pentacles. Everything they did was based off of you losing everything. But you're too strong and too pure, and your patience and determination. It's just they know it's a missed opportunity with the Four of Cups energy and that they're blocked. They know this. They're triggered by this shit. They're triggered. When I say they're triggered. Mad as hell. Because they didn't expect that. They feel they're overwhelmed. They're overwhelmed. It's something about they're unstable, instability, delays. They keep trying to delay something because they're overwhelmed because they fear they already made a bad choice. That's the thing. That's why they throwing temper tantrums. They burnt out. They've been trying to cause nothing but delays. They burnt themselves out trying to cause nothing but delays because they're throwing temper tantrums about the fact of you having options. They want you to make a bad choice, the wrong choice. And they're overwhelmed because they don't have a choice. But they may have been trying to send somebody in towards you and play your energy because they want you to be overwhelmed or to make the wrong choices. It's like, boy, that shit ain't working. It's not happening. They felt like if they keep stalling something long enough, you know what I'm saying, you'll make the wrong choice. And that's not happening. People ready to move forward. Chariot card. Take it as it resonates. They're angry about this. That's why, bro. They're overwhelmed because you're still moving forward and you're making the right choice. They try to stall something out thinking that you was going to come back. You never was coming back. Clarify the Ten of Swords sideways, bro. You're putting yourself first. This wasn't an inevitable ending. And that's just what it was. This was going to happen whether they like it or not. That's just what it was. They're losing everything with the Five of Pentacles energy. They're going through health and financial stress because you're too strong and too pure. And they're very impulsive because they don't want to accept this loss and they feel jaded. Because no matter what they do, you still moving forward. Like you were never going to come back. That's the thing that's really triggering them the most. You were never going to come back. You made a decision. Confirmation. You already made that choice not to turn back. They're losing their shit about that. Cause 222. And I've been seeing 222 a lot. But 222, you got the Two of Swords, Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands. You cut them off. you're balanced and stable and you planned for your future. Two of Pentacles energy, Two of Wands, and you're stable. They're angry about this shit. You cut them off and you move forward. A decision has been made. A decision, this whole community could have made a decision to cut off this whole family, take it as it resonates, and the Wheel of Fortune turned in your favor because of the fact that they already know that you already cut them off. It's something about it. Understand there's multiple communities, but whatever, like, you cut off this community and this family, the Wheel of Fortune turned in your favor right afterwards, and everything got balanced out with the Justice card. That's just what it is, and they're going through judgment. They're in the Five of Swords holding resentment towards you. Queen of Pentacles energy. This Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, matriarch energy, somebody extremely materialistic or a matriarch. Take it as a resonance. They're upset because everything has been illuminated about your childhood, about the past, about what they did. It could also be illuminated about some children and this harvest that probably was meant to come to you since you were a child. They're pissed off about this shit, baby. They're mad because you healed. They're mad. Understand, like, this could have been a community you grew up in, and they were using everybody to go against you, and they're caught up for this shit now. They're losing their shit because it's like you really cut them off. It keeps coming back to, wow, you really cut them. Like, they really cut us off. Like, you know what I mean? It gets back to that because they really thinking like, oh wow. Because it's like they never expected for that to be a thing. That's what it keeps coming back to every single time. They never thought you were going to be able to really cut them off and move forward. Clarify the future outcome. And they can't get no type of tie to you. Ten of Swords. This is an inevitable ending. They're jealous and mad because they can't stop this ending from happening. This is over. It's been over. It's a Ten of Swords to all the lies and gossip as well. They're caught up and they feel like a fool because you're innocent. They're in their head about you being in your soul purpose because it's like, how the fuck did you get in your soul purpose? They're pissed off about this shit. Page of Pentacles, because of you manifesting new for yourself and moving in silence. You could have been moving in silence, take it as a resonance, but they did all of this to try to keep this hidden from you through lies and deception and trying to trick you. Meanwhile, everybody was paying attention to everything that they did as well as the universe, and you shined a light on everything, and they can't delay you with deception and lies anymore. They can't delay your future, your wish fulfillment from coming in. They're in the Five of Cups about this shit, wallowing in self-pity, crying and shit, because they know your Ten of Pentacles is coming in. And you're following your intuition. You following your intuition is why they fear it and they hate it at the same time, but still envy it because they feel absolutely helpless and powerless because the truth is out with the Ace of Swords energy. They know they're caught. And you could be speaking the truth, especially about this King of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, because they're blocked. They're blocked, bro. They're blocked. Everybody's setting healthy boundaries with them. They ain't playing with these people, bro. Especially this mother energy. Your mother, their mother, somebody mama, a baby mama energy. This is an inevitable ending to all the lies that they done told. This fake ass high priestess that's getting caught the fuck up. She fears your intuition, bro. She fearing it. She's scared. Because she know this is what's coming. I'm going to be real with you. 1055. This is all she sees. This is all they see in their future. I'm not even going to hold you. Death. I'm not even going to hold you. They're being forced to let go of this shit. It's a death to them, death to this bullshit because you let go and you moved on with the Knight of Swords. The truth came out and everybody awakened to the truth surrounding somebody's actual health and financial status. And whatever status that they had has come to a completion, an end. That shit is over. And they're being forced to let go of this money. Meanwhile, you're moving forward. 6-6 could be significant. You're moving forward into prosperity and abundance, whether they like it or not. You're just waiting for your ships to come in, the fruits of your labor to come in, because you healed. 1055 on the fucking clock. They're losing their shit because they keep going in the wrong direction. They keep going in the wrong direction. They keep trying to do magic over your harvest that's coming in for you, but it's not working. It's something about your natural gifts, talents, and abilities that's making them lose their shit. They're angry about this because no, Six of Pentacles. There's a true emperor that's not giving to these fake ass emperors anymore. You're not giving. There's no energetic exchange. They like you realize you were giving your power away. You took your energy back and they feel completely disconnected from your prosperity and abundance. They're not getting shit from you. It could be from the true emperor or just because you stood up for yourself. But they're not getting shit from you. You have the Four of Wands in reverse and the Six of Pentacles in reverse. No, everybody realized that they were pushing their own agenda when it came to this magic that they were doing, especially over the real emperor. They can't defend themselves for what they did. Nobody's giving to them because everybody realized it was completely one-sided. They wasn't gaining shit from this. Take it as it resonates. These third-party individuals in this Queen of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag, everybody is moving forward. Your determination and patience to keep moving forward. They know this shit is a missed opportunity because you woke up. You woke up. They didn't give you shit. And when I say that, I mean they have absolutely nothing to offer, whether it's literally, physically, financially, mentally, spiritually, emotionally. They have nothing to offer. That's just what it is. They know it's a missed opportunity to cause you blockages because you already set healthy boundaries. You set healthy boundaries and they're blocked from this Nine of Pentacles, this money and prosperity and abundance. The truth is already out about this King of Wands energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. People see you as a leader. They hate that shit. This King of Wands energy, they do. Because you're getting your 10 of Pentacles that they were trying to keep hidden from you by following your intuition. They feel absolutely helpless and powerless about this truth that's out and your ability to manifest new. Whatever you're manifesting, they don't know what you're manifesting in. They can't see it. They can't. But everything has been exposed with the Sun card and they can't cause delays to your wish fulfillment from coming in. Take it as it resonates. That's just what it is. They're in the Five of Cups about this shit, wallowing in self-pity and crying because everything they did in the past is coming back to bite them in the ass now. They're caught up. There's nothing they can do about this. There's nothing they can do. God, Holy Spirit, grant you my life prosperity. Please give me clear and concise messages for fucking Capricorns. Yeah, everything is getting unveiled, coming clean, especially messages, and you're starting over in a new direction. Everybody is choosing this to start over in a new direction. They don't want to be a part of the bullshit no more. They don't. Like, they don't. Like, when people woke up, they like, I don't want to deal with this shit no more. They seeing them everything. It's something about some messages that came out that exposed how shallow, hollow, empty these people are, and people are bored of the bullshit because they have nothing. She ain't got time. Their obsession, and also something about messages exposing their obsession with you. Take it as it resonates. With trying to stall you out and get power over you and your future and destiny. That shit over. People realize that these people is just crazy. Knowing she can do for herself. Yeah, meanwhile you freed yourself, they're stuck, tied down, and captive. That's just what it is. And you're not arguing with them. They can't keep you stuck, tied down, and captive, and they feel they are stuck, tied down, and captive because they can't argue with you. They can't stress you out. Somebody was maybe they were trying to stress you out in some type of some type of way. They're angry because of the fact that they can't deplete your energy. You're not allowing them to deplete your energy. It's something about everything they did in the past, even up until now, that they're getting caught up for, because people are looking into their past. But it's something about you choosing to be silent and stonewall them. You're not talking to these people. You withdrew your energy. They're constantly chasing this toxic shit with this non-committal sexual energy to do this sex magic to try to bind you to a repeated pattern and karmic lesson. That's why they keep trying to attract you in with this sex magic, just to cause conflict for you, to fight with you. Maybe somebody is doing this sex magic trying to project onto you so you come in and fight with them, but you don't fight with them. When they if somebody try to come and argue with you, you choose silence. You like, nah, I'm straight. It's not worth your energy. They can't deplete your energy. Take it as it resonates, like they did in the past. That shit is not working now. Finality, you left this behind. You closed the door. 11 o'clock on the dot when I said that. You closed the door from these third-party individuals and you're following your intuition. You've escaped. You're avoiding, blocking, and pushing these people away from them. Like, you freed yourself. Divine feminine. Damn. Keeps coming back to divine feminine. It's like they want to argue. They can't get under your skin. They can't get into your energy. They can't get under your skin. You're not allowing them to at all because you're so focused on yourself, as well as divine masculine. Take it as it resonates. Divine masculine could trust you as well, but they were relying on attaching themselves to you to attach to the divine feminine. They was relying on your energy to attach to divine masculine, and that shit is not working. Whatever attachments they had to either the divine feminine or divine masculine has been broken, destroyed, and it's reached this breaking point, and they're overwhelmed because whatever curse or hex or witchcraft they had has been destroyed. It's being broken. That's just what it is. It has reached its breaking point and limit. This shit is over, and they're overwhelmed about this shit because everybody got a clear head perspective, and they're ghosting these people. They already know what's up. They know they not dealing with the bullshit. They're constantly spying on you to try to mirror your energy, to try to cause mixed signals. That shit is not working, honey. Because everybody's aware of the truth surrounding this confusion and awaken to all the cloudy judgment and illusions that they were painting about you on a daily basis. That shit, all illusions have been destroyed. This curse has been destroyed. This shit is over. They're unstable as fuck because they're desperately trying to cling and hold on to you, obsessing about you, but you already left. You're already gone. And that's why they're scared, because they're desperately trying to connect to you in any type of shape or way or form and to get you to open your heart in some type of way, but they feel invulnerable because you're mentally, physically, and spiritually stable. There's nothing they can do, and that was unexpected. These people, because their pride, their whole thing was you would never leave, you would never cut these people off. They could always come back around. That's what their pride was based off. But that shit did not work out in their favor. They're missing and desiring your energy, craving. They're sad and depressed, upset, because this cycle of delays and waiting is over. This shit is over. This cycle of keeping you in delays and waiting is over. You're at peace by separating and blocking these people out. You healed your energy, cleansed and purified. That's just what it is. And they're singing in despair of falling apart because this family's foundation is completely falling apart. Everything was based off divine feminine's energy and divine masculine's money. I'm gonna be real with you. Divine feminine and divine masculine's energy and money, but like it was completely based off of that. This family's whole foundation. They're obsessive. Their obsession with y'all is because everything is getting unveiled and come clean. People are realizing just how obsessive they were. Just I'm gonna be real with you. It was all dependent on divine feminine, divine masculine's money and energy. They're missing, craving, and desiring for things to be like it was in the past. That shit is not happening. They're doing shit on a daily basis every day. But that shit is failing miserably. Cause every day they focusing on you, anything but themselves. Anything but themselves. I'm not even gonna play with you. It's anything they focused on, any and everything but themselves. Any and everything but themselves. But you keep following your intuition. They're angry about that shit. Cause they can't stress you out. Their obsession with you is getting unveiled. Everybody sees them as shallow, hollow, empty, and bored with the bullshit. They're rejecting them. Take it as it resonates. And them trying to apologize in return is being rejected. They just want to wear a mask. That's the only reason why they want to apologize in return. And they're getting karma for the consequences of their actions and the debts that they owe, financial as well as beautiful for what they did. Somebody beautiful, charming, graceful, and kind-hearted. This family, somebody is pregnant, these parents, and somebody that's pregnant, these parents and this family, they caught the fuck up for all the dishonesty, deception, and lies that they told. And everybody's resisting them, suppressing them. Whatever fantasy that they had, forcing some type of commitment on you, they're being forced to let go, surrender. Like, they're being forced to let that shit go because you've already let go, released, moved on, and walked away. They kept trying to manifest this, but the answer is no. Boundaries are up. You drew the line, and they're bitter and angry about this because they've been trying to delay something. They keep trying to get you sidetracked and delay to force some type of reconciliation so they can play victim. But everybody has clarity about their true intentions. That's just what it is. It's not happening. Everybody has clarity. They're cut off. That's just what it is, and they need to let that shit go. Let me hurry up. God, Holy Spirit, guardian, divine light, prosperity. Please give me clear and concise messages for Capricorns, bro. You freed yourself, and it was all in divine timing. It was all in divine timing when you freed yourself. It was meant to happen this way, whether you like it or not. It was meant to happen this way. You're single, independent, and alone. And they know that you freed yourself and you did it on, like, you freed yourself. That's just what it is. Whatever magic, that shit backfired. Whatever curse they had over you, backfired. Yeah, and they keep trying to attract you in, but that shit is not happening. Divine timing is on your side. Everything was in divine timing. Everything. Whether we like it or not. They can't run away from this. They're stuck. They can't run away from this. They're stuck. They don't want to give up though, but it's like they can't stress you out or argue with you, and because you're not reconciling with them. You're not even giving them the time of day. That's just what it is. There is no reconciliation because you're not even stressed out or arguing with them. You're not arguing with them. They can't deplete your energy. You're leveling up and moving forward. That's just what it is. It's something about everything that they did in the past up until now is being exposed. Everything they did in the dark to level up in the past is getting them caught up. It's something they can't art that like firm, comfort. I cannot make it up. Firm. A decision has been made, and now they missing you and desiring your energy because they wanted to cause you some delays. That shit is over, bruh. Like it's really over. They need to let this shit go. They need to let this shit go. Cause they doing these rituals on a daily basis and that shit is not working. That shit is returning the sender. Dead ass. They're so focused on you. Meanwhile, you just following your intuition. It's something about blood work, DNA. Somebody may be trying to get your DNA or been using your DNA in these rituals, and that shit been returning the sender. Whatever they wishing, desiring, been hoping for when it comes to some type of commitment, that shit has come to a complete end. You've walked away, broke up with these people, and separated. And when you walked away, everything came to an end. They're being forced to surrender, let go, and give this shit up. These old friend people from your past, take it as it resonates. People that may know you that you don't even know of, and them trying to set you up. This shit is dead, done, and over with, honey. They need to let this shit go. They've been trying to set you up ever since. And it's something about data backup and digital that's coming back about them trying to set you up in the past up until now. What their desires and wishes are compensating somebody. But it's like, this was all a waste of time because they got exposed. And you're still at balance and at peace. They've been exposed how passionate they were about doing this. Just like you're passionate about following your intuition. Something that you're born with, a specific talent features in their personality. They're angry about this shit because these third parties are going to jail. They know they're going to jail. And that eyes are on them. Every move that they make. Take it as it resonates. When it comes to these people addicted to drugs, alcohol, toxic attachments, and these master manipulators, because everybody got wisdom and foresight about this shit, and them wearing this fucking mask. This shit is over, bro. Everybody knows that you're getting a new beginning. Because it's something about your lineage, bro. They're losing control and reckless energy that everybody knows the truth now. And they keep trying to cause some type of back and forth with you because they don't want an investigation to be over. But the investigation is already over. That's the thing. That is the thing. This investigation is over, and it's like they're trying to prolong something that's already fucking over. They feel like this shit is a miracle that you're getting what you want. They keep trying to get close to you to take some type of risk because all these old and cold cases are coming back up, and nobody believes them. These people just like everybody's watching them because they already know that they're being heavily watched. They're under suspicion, especially for their hostility and jealousy towards you. Take it as it resonates. Especially this elder that's getting caught up for these lost loved ones and all the chaos that they cause trying to set you up. Your guard is up and you're heavily protected. Nobody wants to be. Everybody ready for this shit to be over. I'm not even gonna hold you. Everybody is ready for this shit to be over. I'm not even gonna hold you, dog. This shit is crazy. It's over. But they don't want to stop focusing on you. Because they can't go back and forth with you. You're not talking to them. And these rituals that they keep trying to do on you to make you angry or make you reach out to them, that shit ain't working either. They're caught up. They're caught up. Because you're following your intuition and you're passionate about following your intuition. These people, and you know for a fact that these people trying to claim, oh, I love you. You know they lying. Bottom of the deck, snake energies. You found out the truth. These snake energies that lied about who you are, who they are, who the parents of your child may be, who your parents are, who their parents are, as well as lying about unaliving people with poisoning. They're caught the fuck up, bro. You're following your intuition. You know. This shit been happening for a long time. Take it as it resonates. They lied to law officials too. Somebody could be lying about being a law official. Somebody could be lying about unaliving a law official through poison as well, over a house, indoor home. Somebody could have went to their house and they could have set them up and put some shit in their drink. They keep trying to cause you delays to delay a silence, to silence you in some type of way, or just to shut you up in some type of way. A whole community is getting caught up for this shit, dog. People could be talking about this crime and that this shit has come to an end and divine intervention is here from them trying to give you some type of STD, STI, or trying to put some shit in your drink or trying to poison you. They feel like this is 11:11 on the clock when I said that shit too. Damn, 11:11 when I said that shit. They're having money problems for causing all these illusions surrounding this money and trying to appear as you and mirror your energy. Divine timing is on your sign. You're in alignment and they're emotional because they know it's a death to the situation, but they're getting caught up for multiple unalivings and they keep trying to attract you in to drink. They're drinking a lot because they keep trying to attract you in, but somebody may be trying to attract you in to drink with them, but because you freed yourself. But you freed yourself. It's something about them trying to poison your shit, but it's also something about them drinking a lot because they keep trying to attract you in, but you already freed yourself from whatever they've been trying to bind you to. And they're having mad anxiety about this shit because it's been solidified that you're single, independent, and alone. So if they were lying, saying that you were married to somebody, a fake commitment and shit, everybody knows you're single, independent, and alone. And that's how they were earning their money, by making people believe this lie. These key people core the problem. Take it as a resonance. They got caught on video, photo, and audio lying and doing these pet sacrifices. It's something about messages and communication that also came to light. This change is coming in. These greedy people that's lazy, obsessed, and cruel and stupid, they got more than enough information on these people, especially what they did on social media, but also something that you're doing on social media is making them lose their shit because they know that this is the end to them wearing this fucking mask. They're upset about this shit. They're mad. Like, but it's like, that ain't your problem. Like, it really ain't. They so focused on you. All this chaos that they caused, they can't run away from it. They caused all this shit, and now they stuck in that same chaos that they manifested. That's just what it is. They keep doing pet sacrifices, but you still not reconciling with them. Somebody could be trying to use a pet to get you to come back around. That shit ain't working. It's something about these they're doing pet sacrifices to get some type of messages or communication. Take it as it resonates. But somebody got communication that you're moving forward, you're leveling up, and there's nothing they can do about it. They got the message that um everybody's firm and wide awake about the fact that they were trying to keep it secret that you were single, independent, and alone in the past, even up until now, and they're caught up for this. And a decision has been made. They're drinking heavily because these rituals ain't working. They're emotional as fuck because you're in alignment, and they know it's a death to this situation. There is no back and forth, and they're completely focused on you and what you're doing because it's something about them getting caught up for them sacrificing somebody in your lineage before to get a new beginning. In the past, these people wearing a mask so they could wear this mask, but everybody got wisdom and foresight about this shit, about these people addicted to drugs, alcohol, toxic attachments, and obsessed with trying to manipulate the situation. The focus is completely on them, and they're going to jail for this shit. You're following your intuition. There's nothing they can do about this, and they can't stop this change from coming in. This transformation is coming in. They can't stop this change from coming in. That's just what it is. There's nothing they can do about it. They're losing control and reckless ass energy because of the fact that, like, they can't run away from the chaos that they conjured up. They can't get away from the shit that they conjured up. They conjured this shit up and they've been exposed. And nobody's arguing with them. They can't argue them. They can't defend themselves from the shit that they did. Especially because you never reconciled with these people. You never came back around when it came to these key people core the problem. Everything has been solidified about how they were earning their money. They're having mad anxiety because they're binded to this shit, bro. And you freed yourself from whatever binding they were trying to put on you. They're anxious as fuck. And they keep trying to attract you in by lying, trying to lie and commit identity fraud in front of law officials, but law officials already know the truth, especially when it comes to some type of house in their home that they've been trying to do to delay you. So if they trying to invite a law official to their crib to try to, like, bribe you or some shit, be careful. They might slip some shit in your drink. They trying to silence you. They want, like, because a whole community has went silent on them. They're not talking to them. People have cut off communication. And because this crime has reached its limit, divine intervention to all this shit. And they already see the writing on the wall. They know that they caught the fuck up. They know they caught up. That's just what it is. Especially when it comes to this STD, STI, and all of this fortune, all this money that they cause all these illusions about. They're having hella money problems for doing all this shit. Committing this identity fraud. They're caught up. There's nothing they can do to get out of this either. These key people core the problem. Everything has come out about the fact that these third parties, they could be siblings, doesn't have to be, but their obsession with you since childhood. And how long they've been obsessed with you and obsessively doing this shit. God, Holy Spirit, grant grant that prosperity. Please give me clear and concise messages for fucking Capricorns. They're angry because you feel safe to be yourself. That's another thing. That's crazy. You fearlessly loving yourself and feeling safe to be yourself, it triggers them. It's angry. They're angry about that shit because you're manifesting new for yourself and there's nothing they can do about this shit. Let me get one card for Capricorns. They're pissed off about the shit because your ancestors are protecting you. They're walking beside you and within you. They keep trying to do sex magic on you because you're in celestial alignment and you got good juju, good dharma. And they're in scarcity mindset because you done cut off all karmic cords. You bared everything to the world. Whatever you're creating, they're upset about this because they feel betrayed because you keep grounding whatever magic they keep sending your way. Radical rebirth. You're going through this rebirth. You already went through it. You're getting your desires. Miracles is happening for you. You've awakened. That's just what it is. That's just what it is. Like you're awakening. You're going through. It just is what it is. You're in the energy of giving and receiving. You're using your God's cosmic power. It's not lost or destroyed. It is yours for the taking. And you took that shit and you're following your intuition. And that's what's causing these storms to come in, but this change to come in. You know your worth. You're living out loud. You're feeling safe to be yourself. And you are speaking the truth. You're fearlessly loving yourself. And they're in grief because you were able to free yourself. They're in grief and angry because you were able to free yourself. Out of everything, you were not supposed to free yourself. That's just what it is. It literally kept coming back to that. They're angry about the fact that you were able to free yourself. Gratitude rampage at the bottom of the deck. It's already happening. You're happy, but it's like it's already happened. It's already happened. Especially when it comes to all these old cases and cold cases that's getting brought back up. It's a lot of shit that's getting cleared the fuck up. Better late than never. And they're angry because you show yourself compassion and you're happy. Your happiness and your compassion is triggering to them. Genuinely. Let me get one card for Capricorns. Starseed. Starseed, know that spirit is acting on your behalf as you continue to heal sexuality and you being confident in your sexuality. You could be getting colds in nature. Cannot make it up. Nature is talking to you, but also colds in nature. Pay attention to the weather. Pay attention to what's going around you because spirit is acting on your behalf. You are protected. Take it as it resonates. And everybody already got wisdom about who the true divine feminine is. But your wisdom, divine feminine, you found it in solitude from a whole community. You found balance, but something about in multiple communities, everything is being balanced out by the truth being out and people being able to make the right decisions and be on their path. And they're triggered by this, and there's nothing they can do about it. There's nothing they can do about it. They said, no, I talk to you. Ain't gonna do. That's funny. Okay. You really think they won't? That's crazy. That's funny. Yamoja. Yamoja appears floating in an ancient galactic city, her giant iridescent tail flowing, multiple tiny stars surrounding her. She moved into space as the pole shifted, and she remains a cosmic cannabis mermaid oracle. She has remained in the depths of the universe, protecting those who are here for thousands of years. Her tail is wrapped in flowers and vines, and the fin looks like the cannabis plant leaves to propel her for higher frequencies. The veil above her, which separates the ocean from the land, contains a barricade of crystals that prevents certain frequencies from crossing, as seen in Uran. Yamoja represents the ancient star beings who are coded with DNA to understand sound frequencies and return memories to those who are ready to activate their cosmic memory. When this card appears, it is time to be an active co-creator. It says, your ancestors protect the Holy Grail. The Holy Grail is you. Divine ones walk beside and within you. Trust. Your ancestors want to remind you that you are not alone. They are rooting for you. They ask you to honor your spirit guides and call upon the power of the divine. Create or nourish your ancestral altar or shrine. Bury your ancestors. Speak their names. Your divine lineage ancestors may be blood related or culturally or spiritually connected. I am my sister and my sister is me. They're angry about that shit. Ooh. This is over. My pen, my pad. And I didn't mind another so judge me. What you're saying now won't budge me. I'm so hard fun. This is a good song. But they're angry about this. They're really mad about this. But that ain't your problem. You feel me? They really mad. But that ain't your problem though. You feel me? It ain't your problem. They're mad about that though. That's funny. But yeah, it ain't your problem. And they're mad about this. Ooh. Ooh, they mad about this. Baby, they're mad about this. Ooh, they mad. They are mad about this. That ain't your problem. No, it really comes back to it not being your problem. But it's like they're so focused on you. But you freed yourself. They can't stress you out. They can't like if they're trying to argue with you, you don't even allow them to argue with you. You don't waste your time. They're angry about this because they're so used to triggering people. Like it's like whatever they did in the past to you is not working. If they've been trying to get you to feel some type of way or a certain type of way, that shit is not working. And they can't. And it's like, damn, you know what I mean? Because it's like they so used to you being a certain way. Now that you're not like that anymore, they're angry because they don't know what to say to get under your skin. They don't know what to say to try to make you angry. And it's like they could have been getting more and more reckless with how they talking to you too. And it's like you're still not showing, you're still moving in silence and you're not even giving it attention. At most you probably just walk away like, I'm not about to waste my time. 11:22. Because it's like, what's the point when you know that all they want is a reaction out of you? And that's why they fear your intuition, because they don't know what you know, because of the fact that you're not spazzing out, you're not saying shit, and they're stuck to live like in their own head about what's actually going on. That's basically what it keeps coming back to, because they're caught the fuck up and there's nothing they can do about this. They're angry. Oh, they mad. When I tell you they're mad, baby, they're mad, honey. They're angry about this. Cause they never expected that out of you. Like they didn't. They're angry. They're angry because it's like they expected you to vent, to yell, to say what your next plans was, to say what you was gonna do. Instead, you just sit there and just let them yell and get angry. They deplete their own energy trying to deplete yours. You like, bro, I'm not about to engage. Ain't no point. And they're the ones that need the energy. You don't need their energy. You don't want their energy. That's what's triggering them. Because they need that. They need that. But they can't even get to you to argue with you for some. Take it as it resonates. And it's pissing them off. You're not giving nobody the attention. You're not. You're not. They're not. You're not. That's what's pissing them off. You're not playing. And they're pissed off about that shit, bro. They're pissed off about this because there's nothing they can do about it. All right, well, that's all I got for Capricorns. Please like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you know exactly when I post as soon as I post. And if you want to follow me on other social media, you can follow me on TikTok and Instagram at WeirdLee Inc. Final thoughts, bro. This shit is over, dead, done, and over with. And they need to leave you alone and let this shit go. It ain't your problem. It's a them problem. I'm going to be real with you. It literally comes back to that. So just keep moving forward. There's nothing they can do about this. All you got to do is just keep moving forward. There's nothing they can do about this. All right. Well, that's all I got. Well, that's all I got for yeah, I already said that. All right, don't forget to cleanse your energy, take your spiritual baths, do your protection spells, protection rituals, read your scriptures, stay prayed up, whatever you subscribe to, just make sure you got self-love confirmation, though. And if you feel like nobody's on your side and you feel like nobody loves you, know that I love you, and I will see y'all in the next one. Peace. Bye, guys. Bye-bye.